Now, music, as we all know, is an essential and vital element to great television. But does True Blood ever do it well? 2 Grammy nominations for Best Soundtrack ain't too shabby a way of proving that fact. And the influences of the show are being felt far and wide. Enough talk, though. It's time for what you all came here for. The music. Here are our favorite musical moments of True Blood thus far.
When you came in, the air went out.
Number 1, Bad Things, Jace Everett. From Season 1, Episode 1, and every episode after. If you've ever watched an episode, you'll have a hard time ignoring the song to the brilliant and creative intro that was voted number 5 on TV Guide's TV's Top 10 credit sequences, beating out Dexter, Mad Men, and The Sopranos. Originally, the song Bad Things was used as a placeholder, and the intro was set to feature the Royal Trucks song, Ragtime Express. But thankfully, nothing worked as well, and the opening sequence was switched back to the moody Jace Everett track that we all know and love. After watching 4 seasons back to back, I can honestly say that I still get goosebumps as soon as I hear that opening.
I wanna do bad things with you. Like double cherry pie, yeah, there she was.
Number 2, Sex and Candy, Marcy's Playground. Season 2, Episode 3. Played as Jessica enters Merlotte's during the first meeting between Hoyt and Jessica, Marcy's Playground, Sex and Candy not only set the tone of sexual tension between the 2 characters, but was also the first moment I really recognized a song playing on the show. Up until that point, the soundtrack mainly consisted of local Louisiana musicians and scores. The Season 1 soundtrack was comprised mainly of original scoring composed and performed by Nathan Barr, and although the piano, cello, guitar, and harmonica backgrounds created mood perfectly, the introduction of the 1997 mainstream radio hit really created a dark, familiar atmosphere that I believe wouldn't have had the same effect with a lesser-known song.
Leave me out with the waste. This is not what I do. It's
Number 3, 9 Crimes Demo, Damien Rice, Season 3, Episode 4. Oh, Season 3, how you broke my heart. For me, this season is where the musical selections really started to affect how I reacted to the characters and their situations. The correlations between the artists and the scenes started to become apparent and raised my appreciation for the subtleties behind the creation of every True Blood moment. Choosing just one song from this season was particularly difficult since they were all amazing. However, Season 3, Episode 4's closing credits really got to me. What better way to showcase a heartbreaking, awful moment than to choose the tragic artist Damien Rice to play as everyone falls apart. As Rice's 9 Crimes demo played, I felt my soul shatter. The acoustic, unpolished version of Rice's hit was also a superb nod to the southern atmosphere that the show portrays so perfectly.
Must be the season of the witch.
Number 4, Season of the Witch, Karen Elson and Donovan, Season 4, Episode 3. Gary Calamar really wanted to include Donovan's hit, Season of the Witch, into Season 4. Fitting considering the season centers around magic, witches, and necromancy. In order to put a contemporary twist on the song, and perhaps even give a nod to the impressive roster of mainly female characters, Calamar commissioned Karen Elson to do a remake of the song for the show. Donovan agreed to feature on the track, and the rest is history.
God bless me, I'm a free man.
Number 5, I Wish I Was the Moon, Nico Case, Season 4, Episode 6. I love Nico Case. I love that Eric and Sookie are hooking up to I Wish I Was the Moon. I love that the moment was bittersweet because I felt sorry for Bill. I loved everything about the closing sequence of Episode 6, and it was all because of Nico Case and her haunting melodies. Call me a sucker for a love song and a sentimental moment. Number 6, Sleep Isabella, Abney Park, Season 5, Episode 4. The show's writers draw a ton of inspiration from the lyrics, melodies, and titles of the songs included in each episode. But the scene in the ferry bar in Episode 4, Season 5, is a massive nod to Abney Park's visual performances. The Seattle-based group is considered one of the best steampunk bands out there, and the performances include elaborate steampunk costumes, cabaret dance numbers, and aerial silk performances. Although the scene is more fairy than steampunk, the idea of elaborate performance is still maintained, and the moody, vampire-esque lyrics make Sleep Isabella the perfect choice for the moment. For a full listing of the songs from True Blood, check out trueblood.net. And also, stay tuned to MyEtvMedia for more True Blood coverage.